Starting up shortly here. Make sure feed is up and working properly. I'll go over level 6 of Patchman versus Red Circles. It is Saturday morning. I woke up before everybody else so I could get a bit of quiet time to record this. Alright, I'm gonna start up the game. Make sure all the settings are correct. I do want music this time because the music is nice for this level. We've only unlocked 2 comic books so far. You can tell which levels have comic books. This little glowing, well, not necessarily glowing, but this little symbol. So there's one level 2, one level 4, and level 7 is empty. So you could pass the level and not have the comic book. That's what that symbolizes. So the last one was level 4 comic book, and then we went over level 5 last time. Level 6 does not have a comic book, level 7 does. So it's kind of a long gap here between comic book pages. The next one after 7 is 9. You get a total of 4 for this episode. There's roughly about 4 in each one, I think. And then we'll have hopefully some cutscenes as well. Because the comic book's just backstory, so we need something to tell the, I guess, front story or current story, which is mostly told just as you play the game, but we always plan to have kind of cutscenes, which ended up turning into a comic book. I think the comic book works really well because you get a sense of like, this happened in the past. Excuse me. Versus like, you could have somebody tell you what happened in the past, like a flashback, which is always, not always, but often annoying. Okay, so level 1, 2, 3, 4 introduced sheeple living in houses, 2, 3, 4 that you had to rescue, and then level 5 was like a rush level, or like a bonus style, and level 6 we're going back to the same format we had before. It's got a really strange title, Growth/Garage. What does that mean? Well, you can see right here, under my arrow there, there's a little, a big machine, I guess, compared to these little sheeple here. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but They must have. See, level 3 here, got a couple sheeple and a drone. Level 4, a couple girls in a drone. You got a whole bunch there. Not always 100% accurate, but it's just to like can give you a little bit of forewarning of what's gonna come on that level. And so level 6 is where the shack finally comes into serious fruition. On easy we can take 2 seeds and 2 tools. On normal 1 seed and 2 tools. On hard same as normal. That's interesting because in this case you're only gonna have to choose between all of these. So you can only get 2. You can only get 1 here. So it gives some more choice to the player. I also like this little piece of paper here. You can see what the seed is going to be. This is going to be an orange tree. This is going to be an apple tree. And of course there's more seeds to collect. And that's what the main thing that this level is going to introduce, a third one. If I take an apple seed, that'll let me grow apples, which will let me get my health back and give me a speed boost. The orange will give me immunity and let me see those prediction paths from the drones. The watering can will let me grow in remote areas with a hoe, of course. And the axe will let me chop away, brush and clear away old soil to be reused. I just want to mention that there's an achievement. Bring up the page for it. There's an achievement for this level that's kind of interesting. See if I can find it here. Oh. I should have gone over the achievements from the past, but this is one of the achievements on this level. Overgrowth. Kill a drone by planting a growth trap. Well, we'll go over that in a bit. But this is the one that I was thinking of. No hoe radio. Win growth garage without a hoe. And this one's funny, but that's for level 8. So taking a hoe it's kind of the most powerful tool of the game. It's like the standard issue tool that Patchman will want to use, but you don't have to use it on this level. You can win it by taking axe and a watering can. I'm gonna take the hoe though, and I think I'll take a watering can. And should I take apples or orange seeds? I don't know. It's kind of a hard decision. I think I'll take orange. Just make it more interesting. This garage machine is producing new drones with sheeple energy. Bad news. Uh-oh. So you can see a drone coming out of the machine there. Now there's a whole bunch chasing me. So there's 5 drones right now, and there might be more coming. Some ladybugs. It's not really a safe spot to start the level, but got 2 sheeple houses here. This level's a bit more procedural than the rest. I'm gonna reload it. You can see, might be hard to envision, but let's do this. Zoom. Zoom out even more. Turn off the story and go invisible. So I'm gonna just reload this. You can see the houses are changing position, like they're randomly in one place or the other, which is interesting because the connection between the sheeple energy source, which is going through these underground tube things, one is going to the battery and the other one's going to the garage. In this case, this house here with like the statue is now going to the garage, and the other one's going to the battery. So your strategy could be to turn off power to the garage first, or it could turn off power to the battery first, or you could have no strategy. So let me turn the sounds a little bit there. Again. Did I even do anything? Sure, affect the menu. Maybe I have a bug in the sound volume. No, it is working. It's just the music volume is kind of throwing me off. Anyway, so that garage is getting more energy. You can see on the side of it, little energy bar, and it gives you a warning flashing light when the new drone comes out. Making that drone come out was not very easy, actually. The way that that garage is built is tricky. Let me just find the art for that. It's funny, the first time we made the garage, it was gigantic. It was like 8 times the size of this. I was like, that is a little too crazy. We'll save that for a bigger level. So here is the garage art. You can see this is shaded in to be the color of the drone that's going to come out. In this case, we're only going to have red ones because, well, it's obvious why. Turn off some of these layers. So that's the garage door. It's coming down. It's all a series of frames. I think this is going off my monitor here. Yeah. This image editing program does not like going below 800 height. So I had to divide it. Let me turn these off again. You can see there's no door there. And now it's just kind of empty. So that when I spawn a drone in, it's gonna come out under there. It's gonna come out over top of that. So I draw that first, then I draw the drone, then I draw that. But I have to balance that with all the other objects in the scene, which can get tricky. Then you have like, that's the sprite sheet for the door, which isn't compressed that well. Those are the different sprites that get put into the texture sheet. This is the little energy status. This is the glowing on the side. This is the little animation jumping around up here. Okay, now let's get to the most interesting thing in this level, which is the new plant. And as you might have noticed, the drones are not attacking me. I have an invisibility cheat on right now. I'll maybe try and pass this level properly. I'm just going to stay invisible for the moment because we're doing a dev cast. We're not trying to win the game properly. A green growth plant. I wonder what happens if I eat it. This is probably my favorite plant. And I want to grow some to show. Make some soil there, drop one in, and it's like a little square thing, and you can like harvest the squares off of it. It just keeps regrowing, like kind of like a invasive weed or something. I like how it grows up into the side. So this kind of brings us to the achievement that I was mentioning. I'm invisible still, but I'm gonna make a trap here. This is what that achievement was. Kill a drone by planting a growth trap. Huh. Sure takes a lot of water. But here we go. Boom. Got one. So you can spend a bit of time setting those up. But when you're given the ability to destroy drones, they're also conversely given the ability to regenerate. So can't make it too easy, gotta have a balance. Killed 2 there, there's 7 total, but they're regenerating. So now the other thing you can do is eat this burp. The growth is burning my tummy. My belly's full of smog. So it does a couple different things here. First it gives you this smog. As he's burping it out, which you can use to fight the drones now. blown up. And it kind of like doesn't kill them right away, it short circuits them. But if you keep blowing the smog at them, eventually they'll blow up. You can just like hang around here and blow this stuff up. There's also kind of like a little, not Easter egg, but I've got these followers. It's just like a feature that didn't quite get finished, but didn't take it out either. And the final thing that you can do with the smog is nullify symbols, red circles. You can see they're being stopped by it. And it unbrainwashes sheeple as well. So you're like, hey, I'm trying to watch TV here. The drones are trying to kill my ladybug. I think I'll turn the music off for now. It's kind of on repeat there. I think maybe I'll attempt to beat the level on hard. A little demoralizing casting day after day and not having anyone know about what I'm doing. Okay, let's go like that. The reason I want this joystick works. It's good. One thing I did in this level, did I take an apple seed? I thought I wanted an orange seed. Let's go back and watch that. Oh, I got an orange seed now. Okay. So you can see this drone up here is more or less going along the water. So if I plant along the water, it's going to eventually get seen by a drone. So if you bring an axe, you can clear out more easier spaces to grow. If you have the watering can, you can kind of like have a bit more privacy, so to speak. I kind of wonder about this this growth plant. Like, is it too easy to grow? Basically, just need one spot. I think maybe the oranges might not have been the best choice because the growths give me almost the same ability in terms of symbols. Like, they cancel out symbols just like the oranges do. So maybe the apple's a better choice because you can regenerate your health once you get hit. Collecting and eating. I think I got enough there. Maybe collect a bit more. 88 is the max. Get rid of the posters. Don't want to get seen. I don't want to die. This is where the joystick comes in better than other control methods. I can do a lot at once. I wonder if I should... You know what? I think it's a better idea to... get rid of the battery first. Oh, great. I'm pretty much done here. Oh, managed to sneak past that. They're trying to kill my ladybug, I think. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good either. Oh boy. Oh, they found me. But they're getting confused. Oh. There's not a lot of drones left. Oh no. I'm almost dead. I think I've cleared out all the posters. Gotta go hide. Oh boy. Great. That's not good. Oh, well, we rescued the girl. Now for the guy. He's done. Now this battery's gonna run out of power. I could just wait for a while, but that would be boring. There's 2 drones out there. Now the reason I like taking out the battery first is because the drones will run out of power that way, and there'll be new drones, but they won't be very powerful. They'll run out of juice. Well, if you take out the battery or the garage, that's good too, because you can just kill all the drones and the battery won't have any drones to charge. Uh-oh. They don't seem to know where I am. I have very low health, so with one mistake it's going to be... I think I already made a pretty crucial mistake there with maybe I should have took out the garage first, because now I've got 6 drones to worry about. they know where I am. Oh, great. Well, at least I haven't been hit by a symbol. One more laser, I'm probably done. Oh, this is hard. They also won't alert you on you if okay, now I'm gonna run away. Last one. See that drones run out of energy there. We did it. Hard mode. Wasn't that hard? Maybe I made this game too easy now. Let's see what scores people have. So I got 35,000. Took me 8 minutes. Right. Current best score is 24,000. Well, that might not be true. Well, only one person's beat it hard. Why doesn't he have the best score? That is strange. His score's not on here. Must have been some kind of glitch or something. Four minutes, jeez. It's really good. Here's a little article someone actually mentioned our game. Indie Hell Zone. That's where I live. Can read that. I think he seems to like it. He said the demo was too short, but if that's true, then that means he wanted to play more of it. So that's good. Alright, I think I'll end the stream now. Be sure to check out our Kickstarter. Check out our demo. We have a number of social accounts to follow. Just looking. We need help. We need lots of help. It's only $5, so please pitch in and we'll make this happen. We'll go over level 7 next. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.